Here we go. Alright, we are back. Thank
Well, grab the.
Well, the stream is back. I'm busy still logging into Star Citizen, so
Right. Yeah, okay.
let's see how this goes.
I'm just printing out everything, making space. I haven't taken on any new offers yet, contracts.
Okay, alright.
So,
Okay.
boxes are acting a little weird in the processing hold, so.
Join friend inverse. Connecting to reasonable vast. Okay. These oddly random names that they have for these servers. Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. So the armors, the radiation, the base protection, radiation protection suits you can get. So yeah. So there's the Novikov, the Pembroke, and then there's that yellow radiation suit that everyone goes to Pyro 1 for.
Yeah.
But there is another version of that same suit that's actually available on several stations throughout the system. It's just white though, white and grey as opposed to yellow. And then you get the RSI, the Zeus expedition suit, which is the one that looks like a sort of an old puffy spacesuit, the RSI expedition suit that you can collect. So all of those have the highest radiation protection, so when operating Pyro, though, that's what's recommended. But I was trying to see what was available in-game and where it was supposedly available in-game. I was quite surprised to find some of them were available in places that I didn't realize they were available.
Somewhat safer places?
Well, Stanton, at the Stanton Gateway, for instance, the one suit is available, and it's like, okay,
You can buy it.
you could buy it, yeah. It's about 28,000 for the suit or something.
Okay. I'm sure you'll make your money back in no time.
But I do like the Zeus, the Zeus expedition suit. It's kind of just sort of quite old school looking. This big marshmallow puffy white suit with a gold visor, reflective gold visor. It's like,
I think I've seen someone running around in that. That sounds familiar.
yeah, you probably have seen a couple of people running around in them. Alrighty, we are in, and are you busy in the hold unpacking? Okay.
Yeah. I'm just finished. Let's go to habitation.
You've just finished. Oh, okay, so you're coming back to habitation. Alright, well then I saw...
Yeah, grab the jump in the cockpit. Pilot seat. Let's see. Let's just do anything. Let's just go grab this. Okay, sharing it now. It's just a prospector. If it'll load. And sharing.
And accepted. Alright. Let's get us to our destination. I have the controls. Everything's powered up. We are Oscar Mike. Where is this icon thingy? It's like, oh, I could have just, like a total 180.
Yeah.
Okay, spooling for QT. Stand by.
Cool. Go ahead.
Engage. Alright, where is it now? That way. Okay. About. Right, spooling. Stand by. What's going on? Engage. There we go. Alright, check. Alright, where are you hiding? There you are. Oh, it must be go to OM2 first. Can't be. It's... Nope, it's right here.
Yep, I can see it. Get me closer so I can hit it with my axe.
Roger that.
So nobody's here. You want to hear a off-the-cuff joke? That's because everybody's on YouTube and not Twitch, bro. Okay, hit me with it. Let's see how quickly we can get demonetized. Oh wait, we have to be monetized first. Go ahead, dude. Should we try and see if we can replicate that thing?
Hey?
Replicate the two scrapers working together.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Just
Don't scrape anything. We'll give it as much surface area as possible to work on.
let's
What's the difference between a Jew and a Santa? Oh no. The direction traveled in the chimney. Oh no. And Kyle.
Okay. Clicky off. Clicky out of the seat. Come on, get out of the seat.
Yeah, it was off the cuff. Off the deep end.
It's remote. Alright. Why is it not responding? Why is that? There we go. Turret is working. Okay. And firing up. Jeez, like the whole ship gets enveloped.
Yes.
Alright, holding fast. We got like 17, 18, it's okay, yeah, it's
It's
bouncing.
slowly dropping 13, 18, 11, 2. Get a little lower.
See, not everything is.
Sort of stable-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, you had
ducks.
4. Yes, and I did say, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. I can still groan and complain and moan at, that's just terrible. But, I still laugh. Going to hell. That's the problem. Is all the good jokes. That's where the good jokes send you, though. So.
Oh, no, man. Okay. No, just getting my other bits and bobs up and running that I didn't activate properly.
It's not our fault. We grew up in Fishhook, the literal gutter of Cape Town. Oh well. No, the ship is definitely moving. Something's definitely moving. Because the target retina has moved way down on the ship now. Let me see if I can move it back up. Because it's still working for you?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. We're at 28 already.
She's like...
This thing is climbing, holy cow. $18, $14, $37, $38.
20 odd, yeah, 30 odd, yeah. There we go, it's jumping up again. Somewhere around there.
4.
There. There's a spot that it just... I keep drifting off of it very slowly, but...
Yeah, same.
Just beneath the one of the flashing red lights towards the aft of the ship. I'm like aiming just beneath it. And that seems to be the sweet spot for this ship. Because it is spiking at 40 odd, 78,
Yes, I just saw
ooh, no,
40.
80 odd. Cheapers, it just jumps.
Yeah.
And it keeps, and we're at like 30 odd, 38, 36 to 39, 39, 39.1, 32. It's just jumping up. We're gonna be rich, boys. Yeah, it's
Yeah, we're on 40.1. Wow. So maybe it's a cinch trawler combination that's working so well. Oh shit, it's Matt. Well, I said, uh-oh, it's Matt, but you know, I improvised there. Hey Matt, how you doing? Oh, need another body for scraping? Yeah, I do. You want to bring a tractor? You bring your vulture, because we have found a nice little sweet spot here that we might be able to even exploit with another ship.
Yeah, when Wazzy and I scraped with our vultures, when we would scrape a single ship together, there were times when we got those little sweet spots as well. So they've been around for a while. It's just a matter of finding them, but it always needs 2 tractor beams.
Yes, at least 2 scrapers on it, yes.
From different ships, or I mean from different what's the names?
2 different scrapers.
Yeah. Hey Matt.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, come
Hello.
and make some money.
And howdy.
Get
And
your butt
howdy.
in here. Ooh, I gotta adjust that. That's now. How
I
you doing, dude?
apologize.
Yeah, it is.
I've been doing some ball missions, knocking out comrades, doing that kind of stuff. You know?
Okay.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever knocked out a Comaray in all the time I've been playing. I've been blown up by Comarays.
It's buggy as hell.
I've
You wanna cut-
attempted it twice, I think, and both times were epic failures.
You're gonna come and grab your vulture and come join
Yes.
us?
Sure.
Sweet,
Yeah,
man.
just
We're gonna-
have your brother send me an invitation.
Yes.
What?
Captain
Can't you speak to me directly?
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't know how I should address you, Your Highness, Your Majesty.
Lord and Master is good enough.
Hey,
Supreme Lord.
I'm joking.
Hey. I got that one already, thank you. I'm your Lord and Master.
Grogue is fine.
Worship me, I'll stab your eyes till you bleed. I'm your Lord and Master. If you know Squirrely Wrath.
Nah.
Squirrely Wrath?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Oh dear, we're gonna have to educate you. You missed like the peak of the internet, Greg. When it came to like, oh, you know the Badger song? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 badger.
I can't say I know that one.
Yeah, I can't say that I know it either.
Oh my god, you guys are clearly I was at the peak of the internet and you guys just missed it somehow.
No, I think our interest lay in other things besides silly songs and and memes.
Really?
I doubt that. Send
very
me
much.
another invite. I was in the process of respawning. I just left my cutlass out in space because it's got a
Someone
pulse
doesn't
loader
know
in the back of
Squirty
it.
Rat. I know Kyle. See, even Kyle knows it.
Okay, I need to get out of the seat and away from this turret before I can do that. Sorry, what did you say there, Matt?
I said I just need an invite again because I was in the process of respawning.
Ah, okay.
I left the cutlass out in space. Just travel to it later.
Okay, alright. Invite to party.
Hey.
Hey. Alright.
You know, Grimhex never ceases to amaze me. I just
Oh,
hear
yeah?
giant wars going on outside while I'm in here waiting on my ship to get here.
Well, I had someone slam into me as I was coming to dock earlier. That was nice, but it was in a Pisces, thankfully. And then went in there with the Scorpius, and I got in fine. And I came out with the Reclaimer, and that was fine.
Okay, right. Gotta find the spot again. There it is. Jeez, am I reading that correctly? 60,
I saw a 60, yeah.
66.7,
30,
60?
25, 14, 25, 19, 15, 29, 19, 11, 13, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also looking at the depot. It's like we are at 68 SCU and it's like
Still climbing.
still climbing.
No, I guarantee you if they don't know Squirrely Wrath or Badger Song, they're not going to know Strong Bad. You guys know Strong Bad?
No. Doesn't sound familiar. I'm sure if I heard the actual songs on, I would probably go, "Oh, that."
You probably recognize the characters and like you'd probably see some of it somewhere. But yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen Strong Bad content. And it was during like the time when like people were just like making so much stuff. Let's see, Strong Bad. You also would have had Salad Fingers. It was roughly around the same time as well. Ask a Ninja.
No.
No?
No.
Damn. What else? There's a bunch
So
of
you're just aiming in one spot
Yep.
Yeah.
and just leaving the beam on?
Yep.
Uh-huh. We wait for it to start picking up stuff and every now and then it drops out and we have to like move it again. And then it just starts picking it up again.
And we're hitting some like
That's-
serious spikes. Yeah, I've just moved to a new spot, 31 point something CSEU per second.
Eventually it will dry up and stop it or like it'll get like very low. Oh no, it's just jumped again. Well done.
Whoa, there we go. Yeah,
I've just never seen. I've always scraped the whole thing. I've never left it in one spot.
It doesn't work with just you by yourself solo. You actually need a minimum of 2 scrapers for this to work. We did this on a C2 and we were able to do it on a hammerhead. But
That's
not
crazy.
but not at this height. There was always like 0.1 or 1.2. You know,
it would just
very
trickle
low.
in, but this has got some serious spikes on it. This is
I mean, we've doubled our RCM just on this prospector alone. Due to be graduated from Ninja Tech. I look forward to killing you soon.
I was gonna keep saving for a reclaimer, and then I was like, well, I got money. I'm buying another ship.
What did you buy? Jinx.
In anticipation for 421, I bought an Inferno.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Crusader Ares Inferno, and that thing absolutely shreds. 3,600 rounds on a size 7 Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I must admit, I'm quite happy with the Scorpius, but I definitely need a heavier hitter. Like I was playing around with Thorodcast, and we're running around in his Corsair a lot.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what, this is a nice ship. I do like this ship.
Yeah, the problem, I was gonna buy a Corsair, and then I seen right in time for the patch notes, I was like, yeah, I'm not buying a Corsair anymore. They're just killing. It's gonna be more like a building, like an actual gunship. I mean, it makes sense. The flight changes they're doing.
Yeah, they're gonna nerf it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Connie's all got it too.
Yeah, I've already seen some.
You guys are.
Around the asteroid field in yellow.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys are right. I spawned on Grimhex, so you guys are right down the road from me.
That's where I parked the Reclaimer. So yeah. This mission will expire in 44 minutes. Let me just. Oh wait, I have to. Wait. I gotta.
That's like plenty of time.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. Oh, why'd you climb out? Anyway, I gotta share the mission. Or have you shared the mission already?
No, I didn't share the mission with him.
Matt's gonna share the mission for you.
No worries.
If it shows me on my mission, that'd be nice.
I'm watching your stream.
It's not giving it to me.
Not letting you.
Yeah.
It doesn't even say he has a mission accepted.
Yeah.
That's odd. Okay, all right.
Oh, maybe have we not? No, we haven't completed it. The mission's just disappeared.
Okay, let me get out of the seat here quick, and let's check what's going on my Moby.
God, that thing is awesome looking.
Contracts accepted. Yeah, it's gone.
We scraped it enough already.
Misc Prospector cleanup. Go to the storage field, scrape the hull before security arrives. So we've scraped the hull.
Yeah, you must have. I think you must have finished it just as I exited.
So technically the contract's finished, so we can carry on doing what we want with this thing. We've got all the time in the world now.
Yeah. So Matt, just find a spot where you can see it spikes and sort of stays there. And if you can just maintain that one spot, we'll get another scraper in place. We'll wait for Grogue, because I'm not picking up anything right now.
Yeah, give me a sec to get back in the turret. Did you get the contract? Oh, no, it's finished. Sorry, it is finished, yeah. Alright, yes.
So there. Now it's 1.59314. How's it looking on your side?
Okay, I've just turned mine on.
0.3, 0.5, 1.4, 0.4, 0.6.
Oh, what scraper are you using on yours?
I got a cinch and a braid.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Nice looking.
Just let the scrapers sort of drift across the hull a bit. And you generally find there'll be a spot where it'll suddenly spike. And you kind of just sort of sit there until that spike eventually tells you that there's nothing left. Yeah, it's the numbers are definitely going down, so we are definitely running out of material to scrape now. But we have got over 100 SEU of RMC. That's basically a million.
I mean,
USC.
for just rocking up and not doing anything.
Yeah.
I have one SCU already. So.
Yeah.
Although I think I'm gonna have to move because it keeps dying out.
It will. It'll go down and come back up again. So that's normal. It'll fluctuate like vastly, but now I'm getting 11, 14, 6, 4, 8.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything as I'm watching your stream. I'm not getting anything as high as that. But I also
Okay.
am in a vulture and not a reclaimer.
It's not as powerful.
Yeah, but we did this with 2 vultures on a couple of ships, and it does. Yes, the numbers aren't as high, but the result is still pretty good. But yeah, you kind of sort of just got to very slowly just sort of, if it does fizzle out completely after a while, it will actually tell you as if you're missing the target. It gives you zero feedback. Then you just move, let it just drift like a little bit to one side, and it'll pick up again and carry on going. It's like, I don't know if we're drifting off the spot or whether it is actually.
Hard to say because every time I just leave it, it does seem to drift.
Hmm.
So.
Yeah, I think we are very much nearing the end though, because the numbers are definitely getting smaller.
Oh, there was a 6. It's the highest one I've seen yet.
Okay, there was a spot. There was a spot. There was a spot.
Yep.
So get back there a little bit. There. What kind of numbers are you seeing now?
2.2, 2.5. So it's definitely better than it was. 4.5.
Yeah, I'm getting material here, and I'm getting 23, 21, 17, 13, 19. Yeah, but there's material.
But it's coming in fast though. How fast is yours coming in, Matt?
I'm up to 2.4, 2.4.
Yeah, that's not too
I see you. No, I literally just rocked up.
Oh.
And I have done no input other than find a spot and left it there.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, we're sitting at 117 SCU now.
You guys want me to EVA over there and unload your depot?
Oh no. You keep scraping.
No, we're only about half full.
Yeah, we can go up to 240.
Right.
So we
might end up. Yeah, we're not going to sit here and just do this the entire time. It's fun for a little bit. We'll then fracture the ship, and then we'll go find something else, and then we'll just repeat it after that, just for some. Otherwise, you're going to sit here and you're going to be bored out of your mind.
I mean, this doesn't bother me. This is the lowest input in the world. I can turn on Netflix.
Well, we're supposed to be entertained. We're supposed to be, we're actually streaming. If someone watches us, like, wow. Ambient thing, if we weren't talking, you just had the sound of the scraper just doing this the entire time, I could understand that.
I've been doing the ambush, the orange level ambushes on the rafts that are like full cargo. And I had a guy just follow me around in a reclaimer to those missions. I would drop the ship, take the cargo, and he'd just scrape the raft.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
That was pretty cool.
I had some fun doing medium risk missions in a reclaimer.
Yeah,
and then just coming in, just scraping everything and eating it.
Did you happen to see any of the videos on the 421 reclaimer changes with the point defense cannons that they're getting?
Yeah.
The PDCs look really cool.
It's got seven turrets or something.
Yeah, they're gonna give you a lot more survivability in a reclaimer.
Very keen on that.
They're just lowering the rate at which you scrape.
No.
And giving it to the Vulture and the Fortune.
I work so hard for this reclaimer. I'm going to move. It makes me want to take it into battle more often then.
We should kit it out as an assault vehicle of some kind.
I have replaced most of the repeaters with cannons. Already.
Okay.
So I can thump, if I have to.
Yeah.
Slow firing, but when you get hit by 4 cannons, you feel it.
But that's your nose guns though, and your turrets?
Some of them have been changed as well, but don't forget if you climb into the remotes in the engineering section behind me.
Yeah.
You will take control of my nose turrets.
Okay.
And then if you go up, and then of course you've got the guns that you can actually climb into the actual. Yeah, they're spread out all over the ship.
Yeah, I mean, this thing could be a pretty formidable fighting machine if you had it manned.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. There's a 20. There's a 20 odd. Here we go.
Crazy. The last time I just glanced at your stream, you were at 111 SCU. Now you're at 130.
30. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But we're not complaining.
No, I didn't think that you could pull this much SCU out of a prospector.
You can't.
Not physically possible.
We don't even get this much off a hammerhead.
That's just RMC. You might get that much if you chomp the hammerhead.
Yeah, but like RMC, obviously, like it's a limited amount.
Right.
And then if you fracture and sometimes the RMC reappears, then you can re-scrape and then eat it afterwards, and then you get like almost double.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already at 7 SCU.
Lovely.
Oh, there's another spot. There's a spot. Okay, I can't go much higher than this though. The ship, we could probably reposition it just in a moment. Maybe rotate it a little bit.
Is it too high or too low?
It's too high. The one end of the ship is above where I can reach with a scraper.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, it's the same for me as well.
I mean, I'm still getting good numbers, but yeah, once they eventually dwindle and we want to move up, we're going to have to just reposition.
Okay, let me jump out of console quick. I want to see if we have a hammerhead.
Yeah, I'm still getting like 11, 16.
Okay, we can eat it. Let's eat it. We can move on. We've got a hammerhead. Sharing. Here we go.
Accepted. Alright, sir. I think we've sucked this mother dry. Well,
Whoa.
Matt,
nope.
did you get the...
Did it just spike
Yes,
again
I
for
did.
you?
Yeah, I'm still pulling materials, but if you guys want to chomp it, we can go to the hammerhead. Don't bother me none at all.
Oh yeah, there's going to be tons of hammer. We're going to fill your cargo, hopper, everything. It's too far away.
100,
God, that fucking ship is so cool.
142 SU. We had about 11 in here when we started, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've made 130 SCU on RMC. That's like...
Yeah, that's crazy. So when you stopped the beam, it stopped me pulling materials in. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it is 2.
Yeah.
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 2 or more by the looks of things.
I'll just move a little bit back, Matt. It's going to
Yeah.
explode, just to keep you safe.
Yeah, and maybe you'd end up disintegrate, fracturing him too.
His shields are up. He's fine.
I've pushed myself to the limits with the prospector the last couple days, and definitely downed a prospector from huge booms of Quantanium.
Oh yes.
I had a 80k Quant rock that it took me and 2 buddies to mine.
Cheapers.
It's like 1 rock netted me like 800k though. I was not upset with that.
It's nice.
I wouldn't be either.
It's good money. Yeah. All right, let's turn. Let's go.
But you guys are doing that. I'm gonna print my boxes because I don't have a lot of room.
Okay.
I'm in the baby ship.
Yeah, he's so cute.
How big is the cargo hold on the Fortune? Has anyone flown the Fortune?
I think it's got 12. It's like almost the same storage, filler station storage, but I think its cargo hold is a bit smaller. I think it only holds a total of about 24, 26 SCU, somewhere around there. I might be wrong.
Gotcha.
Let's have a quick squiz while Weevil's busy getting us to where we need to be. Let me pull up Seastone. And let's find out. So we're looking at ships. Ship FPS, resumes, clothing, mining, refueling, salvage. Ships. Buy, rent, modules, liveries. Okay.
Alright.
So we are looking for the Fortune. The Misk Fortune. Mushashi Industrial and Solid Salvage. Not rentable. Let's see here. Not sold directly or at all. Okay, so
I think you get it from Wicklow. If you didn't buy it from the pledge store.
okay, then they probably haven't updated this image coming soon. No information. Well, they need to update their site. I mean, the Misk Fortune's been out for a little while now. Let's try one of the other wiki sites. What's this one here? No, the game. Okay, we want ships. Well, yeah. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, we'll just strip everything first and then we'll find a nice sweet spot again.
Alrighty, I'll start on the.
But the hammerhead does a very high chance of us being interrupted early, so just be careful, please.
Okay. Have we scanned? Are we going to bother scanning it? Nope.
Nope.
Alright. Firing up.
Usually these don't have it. If you have something that requires a fee, then there's a better chance of being cargo. But if it doesn't have a fee, generally it won't have cargo.
Okay.
So you guys scrape this thing clean and then find a sweet spot? Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is on a timed one, and hammerheads are a little higher risk, so we don't want to be interrupted. We don't want to lose out on their money. So we'll scrape everything first, and then we'll find a nice spot to
Try and
hover on.
complete the contract. Okay.
Greg, why don't you hop into the cinch, and I'm actually going to go print it.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Where are you now? Oh, there you are. Scraping.
All of us. Can you stop scraping for a second?
Yep, done.
Yeah, that's what causes the hopper menus to keep closing.
The scraper.
Yeah, scraping. Whenever it's it's constantly updating, and what happens closes your print menu every time.
Okay. Tell me when you.
So, yeah, go ahead. You can
Okay.
carry on.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I need to change it.
Alrighty. So what we need to do is we need to have 2 people scraping, 1 guy in the hold, processing the salvage, 1 guy at the back tossing it out, another guy busy moving it over to a C2.
Okay, can you stop for a
It's an
second?
efficient operation right there.
And when the C2 is full, then you carry on packing into the
Could you imagine?
the reclaimer until and when the C2 comes back, they start offloading again. And you just sit with one ship with your beams just focused on it all
No
the
one
time.
spot. Well, think about how much we had. What was it? The 2 or 3 vultures, and we were filling the cat
Yeah.
with once, and that was so slow and painful. But I mean, it was a lot of money though
Yeah.
at the time.
And the thing also is because one of us would be scraping, one would be unpacking, and the other would be busy unloading into the cat.
Yeah.
When there were 3 of us. So yeah, it was always everyone was always busy. Can I commence?
Yeah. Sorry, I needed only for a second or 2.
Yeah. We're going to have to reposition. This is as low as it will go. Okay.
I can tractor beam it if you need me to.
No, you won't be able to.
The mass exceeds it's huge. I can't even move it in the reclaimer.
Holy cow.
Okay. Just gonna.
I'm just scraping away, so.
God, no, dude, go nuts.
All right. I am at the controls.
Yeah, you should be able to just lower it straight down.
Yep, that's what I plan on doing. Just letting you know if you start getting ship is
All
moving.
good. No worries. This gives me a chance to finish printing the smaller amounts now.
Oops. Okay, I think about there. Feels like we're very close to the ship. Okay, let's try that. Alright. We are holding. Let's...
Okay, hold the hopper's practically finished. Empty.
Okay.
I'm glad your hopper's empty because having that second person scraping will be a lot faster.
Yes.
Did you say you're running a cinch trawler on that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason is because I do a lot of solo work with it. So generally,
Right.
if I'm doing panels, I will do that with the cinch. And if I'm not in a rush, I will use the cinch and just slowly just take my time. And then if something goes pear-shaped or whatever, then I'll jump over to the trawler or I'll just eat the ship. But for a vulture and a braid and a cinch is fine. Actually, you know, for a vulture, 2 braids will probably be sufficient, because if you find yourself like a big enough debris field of large panels, you'll be done in no time. You'll fill the hold and your hopper and you can fly back. Whereas like the vulture, the reclaimer obviously has a lot more space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've been experimenting, jumping around a lot, back and forth with different things. Because previously I used to just go braid, and just go for the middle ground. But recently, of late, I've been enjoying the cinch more, because they've made even though the radius of the beam is small, they've made it more concentrated now, so that it actually cuts through faster. And obviously in the reclaimer, with using a cinch, you get 85% of the material. I'm not sure what the cinch ratio on the vulture is, but
A cinch, I
I
think.
think it's the same. I think it's 0.85.
because
think.
before,
I could be wrong.
because before, when Was and I used to work together and he was in the vulture, when we were using a braid, the braid had a higher percentage in the reclaimer than it did in the vulture.
Interesting.
Yeah. The specs are different between the ships, and I think they are slightly different also in the Fortune. I may be wrong.
I think
To
that's.
the-
I don't think that's module though. I think that's salvage efficiency of each ship, because I
Yeah.
noticed on the patch updates coming up, they're lowering the efficiency of the reclaimer and increasing the efficiency of the Fortune and the Vulture.
Yeah, it would probably have to do with power systems and whatnot within the ship and whatnot. So
Right.
yeah, it would be different. Kind of makes it a bit more, makes more sense. You know, trawlers are more efficient in big, powerful ships that can actually manage that beam and provide the power needed over the broad area. You know, it's a cinch on a larger scale for a reclaimer, as opposed to being a bit too much maybe power for a vulture to efficiently use.
not enough power for the cinch to work, for the trawler
Trying to
work
work, yeah,
to be efficient.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Are you still scraping RMC, or are you just harvesting?
I'm scraping RMC. I'm trying to clear the hull.
Okay, because on mine you're just pointing at the top and you're scraping nothing. So
Oh no, I'm down near the back turret on the
Okay.
on the one side already.
I pointed the trawler at an empty spot, and I'm harvesting at 5, 6, 10, 6, 9, 11. So I'm going to leave it there. This way, the trawler doesn't take any RMC off the ship, but we're still harvesting.
Okay.
I think you hitting an empty spot. I am. It's reappearing as I'm scraping the hole.
Yes. Yeah, it's sort of doing the same thing for me, yeah. We're almost at 20 already. Okay, so Matt, your stretch goal now is a reclaimer.
Yeah, but I have to, not spend my money,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
and that's the hard part.
Did someone bump it? Did someone bump that?
I apologize if it was me. I didn't have my lights on. It very well might have been me.
Oh, I better grab it. We just try to stabilize it.
I'm scraping here. Damn it! Keep it still.
Yeah, well, somebody bumped it.
Not me. Definitely me. Don't yell at me.
I cannot tell a lie. It was not me.
God, these things are so awkward to scrape. There's so many angles on the ship.
Yep.
You get used to it very quickly. Especially, are you scraping in gimbal?
Yes.
Okay.
And then using your directional keys, or do you have a HOTAS?
No. I do have a HOTAS, but I'm not using it. The only thing I use in Star Citizen is the pedals.
Okay.
Okay.
I use my pedals for my roll, and then mouse and keyboard for everything else.
Okay. Interesting choice. And what about mouse and throttle?
No, I don't
No.
like using a HOTAS for throttle. If I'm gonna do a HOTAS setup for Star Citizen ever,
Yeah.
it would probably be dual stick.
The ship is
Okay.
slowly turning. I can't stop it from turning.
Yeah, it is rolling a
Again,
bit. No,
It was
it's
not me. I mean, it was definitely me the first time.
Okay, now I've got a flight stick and throttle, the Logitech X56 flight stick throttle and pedals.
That's the same one I have. Yeah.
But what I've done
I
is
the pedals for it. I bought Thrustmaster pedals.
I bought myself a VKB Omni throttle, and I use
Oh,
that
I
as
have seen those.
and I use that as my actual throttle in Star Citizen because it's got the 6 directional control on the stick. Because it's at a 45-degree angle, so a roll of the wrist is up or down, tip left or right is So I've got all my axes on that. The Logitech throttle is more for flying atmospheric aircraft where you've got constant forward control.
It's like Microsoft Flight Sim.
Yeah, it's not designed for space. It's got 6 degrees of.
I have to AFK. Just keep an eye out for bogeys, please. And the time. Careful of the time, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the scrape finished, but okay.
I'm also trying to get the scrape finished.
But yeah, the Omni throttle works very nice because you just let go of it and it centers and everything stops. The ship comes to a halt. It's not you're not stuck in a constant flight way. But I've seen VKB have now got the new Stegs throttle, space throttle. So it's a combination of an Omni throttle and a traditional throttle, which looks quite intriguing. And of course, it's got a couple of button panels on it and stuff as well. So I would then probably replace the throttle and the Omni throttle with the space throttle when I eventually have enough.
What is going on?
What's up?
I just rolled my. There it goes. My. I had to leave salvage mode and then go back into it because for some reason my salvage heads were not meeting, even though I was rolling the middle mouse wheel. They weren't coming back together.
Oh right, your convergence.
Yeah, my beam convergence. Yeah. I'm gonna take a break from scraping because my hold is full.
Alrighty. I think I'm gonna have to reposition the ship again.
The bottom of the hole is where most of the RMC is left on it right now.
Yeah, that's also what I need to be able to reach.
Yeah, I mean I could scrape it. I just gotta hit a couple more boxes. I just gotta print a few more boxes.
Oh no, that's fine. You do what you need to do. I'm gonna have to just get out and reposition the reclaimer shortly. Ah, Weevil's back. He can do that.
Do what?
Reposition the reclaimer.
Okay, we'll do. Yeah. Quite a bit of repositioning required here.
To the point in my Vulture where I'm playing Tetris.
I like playing Tetris. It's fun. Whoa, 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 we were like you're right on top of it here.
No, no, no. I've got plenty of space. I'm flying externally. It's fine. Don't forget, don't forget where your pilot, where your scraper module is, and where you're sitting are like quite vastly different. So.
Yeah, I suppose.
A little higher up. I think there's a little bit on that wing there. Can you reach that one on the wing? On the left-hand side there? Do you have to go higher up? Higher up.
Whoa, 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 where are you going? You need to go. No, you can come
I
down.
think scrape on the left-hand side for me. Just all the way
There.
to the left.
That wing there.
I can't see where your beam is. I'm waiting to see
The bottom,
see
the bottom, on the bottom left.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I can see it disappearing. There it goes. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a little bit more above there still.
Alright, do you need to go me higher?
No, stay where you are, stay where you are, you're good. I've got scope for movement.
I'll jump back in the trawler then.
Okay.
That's what we haven't done.
What's that?
Comms. Channel. RTD.
You're mumbling.
Send friend request to. Oh, it's
Hey.
Matt. There we go. Right.
Alright. Hold is emptied. Tetris is complete. Time to get some money.
So you've got 36 in the back, and you've got 13 in the hold, and you're good to go.
quite. Not quite. Almost. Yeah, the back I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more SKU to be completely full.
Okay. Yeah, we found we can get 2 full hopper loads into the back, but you need to unpack and pack from the outside once you've got all 26 printed out.
Why are the beams acting like this?
Are you switching between
Doing
gimbal
it,
and
yeah.
fixed mode?
Yes.
Yeah, that tends to do it. That tends to cause problems.
I'm just gonna back away from it and then fix my beam convergence.
Never cross the beams.
We're scraping. You do cross the beams. It's the tractor beams you don't want to cross. Jeepers, is this thing not finished yet? We've scraped.
Well, we don't know how much is still on Matt's side.
It's the bottom down here where I'm at. There's quite a bit left.
Okay. Just feels like it's going on and on forever. I mean, we're already up to 50 SEU again. And
Yeah,
I'm
like the whole bottom part of the hole is just
and
still
I'm
intact.
and I'm still crawling across the hull and getting RMC.
I'm not even moving mine. I'm literally left at one spot, and I've just been harvesting at a ridiculous amount here. It's been 8, 12, 15, 23, 11, 12, 5, 8. It's
So are these the headhunter missions? The unverified?
Yeah.
Yeah, unverified, yeah.
This will be from tar pits.
Tar pits. I don't even have them unlocked.
No, it should be standard. You just go to unverified and go to salvage, and they should be there. There's no reputation for them, so you've got no progression to reach anything. You just do them.
Oh, okay. Prospector, Cutlass.
I really wish there was some kind of progression rep for this, because it'd be kind of cool.
There is meant to be, and it will eventually be, reputation for the factions, all the factions.
Right.
And it will also have a negative or positive effect on allied or opposing factions as well. So,
Well, that already works a little bit.
to some degree it does, yes, but they're going to be expanding it and refining it, the reputation system, quite a bit.
Yeah, so you can end up with actual people that are aligned with 9 tails, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm hostile for Citizens for Prosperity, but I am allied to headhunters.
Right. Yeah, I think most
I've been a bad boy.
I've been doing a lot of work. Well, I did a fair amount of work for Citizens of Prosperity on Pyro, but yeah, there's no real reputation. Well, there's the hostile, and but there's not any kind of progression, working your way up the ranks, getting better missions from. The missions stay the same from some of the organizations.
Good news. I'm getting close to done with the bottom of this thing.
You just find a sweet spot and you just stay there until your cargo hold is full.
I'm just trying to complete the mission.
We've actually done very well. We've still got half an hour. My main concern is if we get interrupted. That's my only concern. Because it'll be a constellation, the combat one, the Andromeda,
Andromeda, yeah.
Yeah.
and a Hornet or something else.
Normally the outline of the ship would be like, green, yellow, then red when it's getting towards the last sort of portion of it.
Right.
But the ships don't seem to highlight anymore now when you're scraping them.
Well, funny
They
enough,
work
the
for me.
The cockpit area of the ship is highlighted in red.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not. That's not where I'm scraping. I'm scraping on the main
Ah.
body of it.
No, none of the sections have highlighted for me as I've been working my way over them. So I can't actually see how much is still left.
27% on the whole.
Okay.
26.
Because according to this, there's 8. My scrape the edges hammerhead in time is only showing 8% at the top.
Yeah,
7.
8% remaining, yeah.
Okay. Right, oh, there I see it. Okay, alright, it go down. It doesn't feel like it's going down.
If we run down to like the last minute or two, we just fracture the ship.
21% on the whole. For me. Oh yeah, we're cruising now.
I'm just going over the parts that have been scraped already, picking up any little drips and drabs.
Well, the percentage is going down, even though I'm sitting on a single spot, but my...
I'm not now. I've actually started moving mine around.
Okay.
Because it's the trawler, obviously it'll pick up any small little bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And there we go, 0%. Just that last little oomph. There we go.
Completed. Alright. Oh, there's a spot. There's a spot. Scratch that itch. Ah, bugger.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah. There we go, there we go. There's another one. Just a little bit to one side.
Ooh.
Yeah, not getting very big spikes.
No. It's still not bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah, watch out. Look at our SU going up. Still 0.2.
Yeah, the depots, yeah. They're still climbing pretty quickly. There's a good spot here. Seems to be a nice...
Oh, that's gone silent. Let me move.
there.
I've been trying to sell at Terra Mills lately, and it's been a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, I've gone there a couple of times to drop stuff off, and then, or like previous versions of it, and people just fly along, just blow up my ship. Like, dude, come on.
Yeah, the blowing up the ship usually isn't the problem. It's that they won't take any more containers. I think I've got probably 240 SCU of RMC in the Terra Mills cargo bay because I was just too lazy to bring a cargo ship back and load it on.
It's the same thing with me and Orison. I've got so much stuff there, but I can't sell it to TBD because it's broken at the moment. So until they fix it, or until I decide to move it, and not doing much with it.
It's fine. As long as we're not getting a reset in the next update.
Yeah.
4.21. Well, I mean, what did we... Okay, besides for the glitch stuff that was lost, the ships and things, but I mean, did we lose any consumables or anything this time? We didn't lose anything.
No, consumables and ammo.
Just consumables and ammo again.
Yeah.
But that would normally also mean things like commodities, like quantanium and that stuff as well, surely?
The thing is, though, I didn't have any in my warehouse when it happened, so I wasn't sure if... I still kept my cargo containers, and I've still kept Wazzy's mole bags.
Yes.
So maybe commodity state as well.
I haven't
Okay.
lost anything that was in my stations.
Mm-hmm. I had to then obviously reclaim everything, all the ships, and everything was set back to default. So weapons. Oh, some of my weapons went missing. Some of my trawler and the braids stuff went missing. It was no longer it was on the ships, obviously, and then it all got reset back to normal, to default, and then I had to go and buy more stuff again. Maybe a better spot here. This is getting very dry. I was only getting 4, 1, 2, 0.
Yeah, the numbers aren't that great on this one. Either that or we just
No,
haven't
it's-
found the right spot.
Let's fracture it. Let's crack it and let's see what it does. Maybe it'll give us more RMC.
Let's round up to 100. We've got a couple of ACUs still to go.
Oh, okay. I've already jumped out. Hang on.
Okay. Oh, alright. Okay, alright, don't worry. Crack it.
Crack it. Don't bump it. Don't bump it. Don't bump it. Thank you.
Let's crack the planet. Oh wait, sorry, just the ship.
Crack the planet.
No,
Well,
not-
you know, if it's dead space, then yes, we will be planet cracking.
Well,
Matt,
we-
just pull back a little bit, just in case.
Yep, I'm getting back in my pilot seat. I had to stack those last 4 boxes. Backing up.
Oh, just in time.
Boom.
No, still hasn't exploded yet. Oh, thought it was a lot closer. I'm in external view because it looks better. Is this taking a lot longer than expected? Oh no, it's only just past half now. Okay. Yeah, plenty of time.
So we've still got a while to go before it'll... Up there she goes.
And the entire hole, the entire bottom of the hole is completely reborn again.
You. I'm not seeing anything on my side.
Okay, so we've got a piece of the hull above, and we've got a larger piece below the
Yeah, so the
Like
Take
the-
the main body. Hold on.
Yeah. Just gotta grab it so it stops it.
Get it back in the turret, yeah.
Okay, main body stopped moving. It's fine.
Okay, alright.
Stationary. And where's the cockpit?
It went above us. Yeah, I can just see it past the side of the reclaimer
Let's
above
script
me.
it. Let's script that first. You grab it and move it? Must I rotate?
Do you need me to move it? I'm sorry. I
No,
wasn't
no.
listening.
No, so I was saying to Grogue. I'm just curious to see if you can actually turn it.
Come on. Stop.
Maybe you can stabilize it, Matt. Just throw a tractor beam onto it and see what happens.
No, there we go. Yeah.
You turn it. I'm going to grab the other tractor beam and see.
Here we go. Got it stabilized. Just a little bit of careful rolling of the mouse backwards and forwards. Okay, rotating. No, doesn't want to rotate.
That's fine. We can scrap its position. I'm sure it's fine. Come on in, Matt. Water's just fine.
Don't mind the sharks.
Yeah. They're friendly sharks.
Crazy. I'm watching your.
Hmm.
I'm watching Weevil's stream, and even it's slowly creeping back all the RMC off the outside of the.
Yeah. Yeah, as you scrape and move on, it seems to reappear.
Yeah, but the radius of the trawler is so freaking wide. It's I'm like trying to catch just on the very edge of it so we can scrape it with other things, just so I can keep like that constant feed. Yeah, this cockpit doesn't have much on it though. It's small.
The rate is quite slow, yeah. So anyone been watching the new season of Sandman?
Oh, is it out already?
Yep.
Nice. No.
Okay. Now Sam and I kind of dived into the... Well, she rewatched season 1. And it's like, okay, you obviously got nothing else to watch. You're watching... I didn't realize. And then I saw something on YouTube and it was like Netflix, Sandman season 2 out like now. I was like, that's why she's watching it. Okay, go join her. And then we watched like the first 3 episodes last night. It's like 3 hours. I mean, it's an hour.
Are they all out?
I think the complete season is out, yeah, because we... Yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I take it you haven't read the graphic novels then?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. Yeah. So, obviously they made some changes, and I was totally fine with them. You know, obviously the one thing I at first was quite reserved, was quite concerned about was the fact that they changed Death to an African American lady, as opposed to, you know, the typical 80s goth girl that she normally represents in the comics.
Okay.
Okay, so you know she's pale white with the black lipstick, black eyeliner, and like the fuzzy hair of the 80s.
Okay.
You know, like that standard
Yeah.
hair. That's kind of
Okay, that would explain something that was said in an episode that we watched the other night. All right. Okay. Carry on.
But the actress that played Death in the TV series did an absolutely amazing job. When I eventually saw her actually in it,
Yeah.
I was like, and then her mannerisms and her little quirky comments, the way I was like, you know what, she actually did a bang up job. She was great.
Yeah.
And yes, yeah.
Yes. No, carry on. Sorry, didn't realize.
Yeah, so like I was reserved about that.
Yeah.
But the actress that actually took on that role did a fantastic job, and I was super happy with that. And yes, they even gender swapped the devil.
Yeah.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Which at first I was kind of like, meh. But once again, I like the actress,
Yeah.
and she also did a fantastic job. But the thing is, though, in the graphic novel, the battle for the helm doesn't take place between Morpheus and Lucifer. It takes place between the Baron of Hell, the one that stole it,
Yeah.
and Morpheus.
Oh, okay.
So Lucifer has no animosity towards Morpheus.
Yeah.
He actually considers him a friend, and if you look at the TV series Lucifer, which is also Neil Gaiman, but
Yes.
the TV series is like just like only on name alone. 'Cause
Yes.
the graphic novel for Lucifer is absolutely kind of. It is
Yeah.
like on a massive scale, like really impressive.
Yeah.
What movie? It's season 2 of Sandman. And season 1
I
of Sandman.
thought the TV. I haven't watched Sandman, but the actual show Lucifer was very well done.
I enjoyed
Yeah,
it. I thought it was a nice take. I mean, it you know, the so-called bad guy is, you know, not actually who he turns out to be.
It didn't have to be Neil Gaiman's Lucifer though, like, because what happens is Morpheus, when Lucifer gives up the keys to hell, Morpheus is the one that cuts off his wings, right? And yes, he goes
Rather than him cutting his wings off himself.
No, Morpheus cuts off his wings for him.
Right.
Right. And in the TV series, it's the his sidekick.
The demon, Mazikeen, yeah.
Mazikeen. Now,
What
Mazikeen isn't actually a demon.
in Sandman, or in
Yes.
Lucifer?
Both of it in the graphic novel. Mazikeen
So
is
if-
not.
Hey, okay, no, right. Sorry, which are you talking about? Okay,
Okay, in the
Lucifer
okay. All right, in the graphic novel,
of Lucifer
in-
or Sandman?
well, okay, both of them are connected. They're the same characters.
I
okay, but-
get that. Yeah.
All right, so the TV series now. The TV series obviously is like vastly different. Thank you. Now, so in the graphic novel, Lucifer and Morpheus coexist pretty fine. Okay, they're not friends, but you know they're pretty
Uh-huh.
cool. When Lucifer is tired of running hell, he hands Morpheus the keys to the gates of hell, and he gets Morpheus to cut off his wings.
Yes.
All right, and he goes to Earth, and he does have a club, and well, he doesn't really have a club, but he's the pianist at that club.
Yeah.
So he sits there and he plays the piano in like lounge thing, whatever, and that's what he does.
Okay.
So when you have and then Mazikeen is not a demon. Mazikeen is she is a child of Lilith.
Yeah.
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 And she's not actually a demon.
She's the
Because Lilith
the,
in the
the opposite of a Nephilim. She's the counter.
Well, see, Lilith is the creature that obviously seduces.
Is the mother of monsters.
Is the mother of monsters.
Yes.
In the graphic novel,
Right.
she sleeps with both angels and demons to produce her offspring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mazikeen is one of those. She's not actually a demon, and she has no voice. She doesn't speak at all.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
So there's huge differences. So I mean, when I tried to watch the TV series, when I first heard that was coming out, I was like, oh my goodness, they're actually doing Neil Gaiman's Lucifer. This is going to be amazing. And I watched the first episode. I was like,
Okay.
But if you've never read it,
I have never read
that's the
any
point.
of the graphic novels,
That's the
and
point I
the
was going
show
to make.
itself, I
Yes.
was like, great.
Yes. You see, that was the point I was going to say. If you haven't read the books or the graphic novel, then it's fine. Like, I enjoy watching Foundation, Asimov's Foundation TV series.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never read the books. I enjoy it, but people are freaking out. It's the same thing. I've read Wheel of Time
So,
multiple
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
And I hate the TV series with a passion. I can't. I watch it and I just get irritated and I get mad.
I just really like Tom Ellis.
Yes, no, Tom Ellis is fantastic. He is. I mean, and the character he's got there is fantastic. But it didn't have to be Neil Gaiman's Lucifer. It could just
Right.
been
Its
Lucy.
own thing. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my only gripe. The show itself, as a standalone thing, is funny as hell, and it's got some good emotional hooks. It's, you know, if you're invested in the characters, it's got a great payoff. But unfortunately, from the side where people have read books, the graphic novels, and know the source material, it's very difficult to watch.
Okay. Fair enough. So it's in that storyline that you're talking of Lucifer story, according to the TV series Lucifer.
Yeah.
Mazikeen is the one that cuts his wings off.
In the TV series, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything more, but you've already covered sections that you are going to see in season 2.
Yeah, well, you see, they've already said that because it all falls under the DC universe.
Okay.
The universe that Lucifer is from is universe 666.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
It's been referred to in some of the multi
Verse things.
verse cross. Yeah.
Yes, yeah. So Lucifer's world is 666. So that is already separate because Morpheus exists in this DC, our DC version of the universe. So
Okay,
it's
Earth 1 Prime.
yeah, or whatever it is that they call it now. I think it's like sorry, I'm thinking MCU's got 136, I think, or something like that, which is the cinematic universe that they're in at the moment. But yeah,
Well, let me ask you this.
yes.
I am not a big book or graphic novel person. Which
Okay.
of the shows does it the best? Which of the DC shows? Because I've seen them all.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's see. Batman versus Superman. Let's go with that. Okay, right. So,
Okay.
if you compare that to the graphic novels, Batman and Superman are already much older in that. Okay.
In the
They've known each
series
other
or in the
for
graphic novels?
In the graphic novels, Superman and Batman have known each other for a long time already.
Okay.
Okay. And what happens is Batman comes out of retirement after he was told not to. And the president orders Superman to stop Batman. And the first thing Batman says is, not the first thing, but one of the things that he relies on, the fact that Superman is a Boy Scout. He is going to play by the rules. He is going to try and find his redeeming qualities and try exploit those. Where Batman won't. He's going to exploit every single weakness Superman has to his full advantage. And in the graphic novels, he does that. In Batman vs. Superman, they don't know each other, so there's no emotional hook for that until only much later when they throw in the whole Martha, which is the only thing that draws them together as a team.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, there's literally a point in the scene where Batman is standing over Superman in the graphic novels. And he goes, "Remember this, Clark. This is the time that I beat you." You know, because yeah, literally, I mean, Batman goes to town on Superman. He doesn't hold back at all. He hits him with kryptonite missiles. He's got a kryptonite knuckle duster. He's got areas that he's sprayed with lead paint. You know, he's got like whole sections that he's just prepped the whole battlefield waiting for Superman to arrive, and he just goes to town. It's lots of fun.
Kind of like what Arrow did to Flash, but on a bigger scale.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So I mean, look, I love watching all the movies because I definitely liked Henry Cavill's Superman, and I liked the different Batmans. I would love to see one day if they ever did a crossover. How does it feel, Clark? Just like the rest of us. Yeah, Dark Knight Returns is an old man's game. Yes. Sorry, Henry. I was like busy catching up there on a tirade there. My bad.
But although because of things like the multiverse, it's very easy for them to explain away all the different storylines and just go. We just need to take, for instance, the latest Arrowverse and whatnot, and they were crossing into. Okay, but that's all done by CBS. What was the other one I was thinking of?
Don't forget.
I watched. And that's what I watched. I've watched a lot of the. I've seen Dark Knight and a lot of the other Superman, Batman stuff. But the what got me into DC was the actual TV shows.
Yeah.
Can I make another point?
Superman and Lewis. In Superman and Lewis.
Lois. Yes. Yeah.
They, if I remember correctly, they land up crossing verses or whatever as well. I mean,
they all do.
What's his name? Iron. The guy in the suit that comes from the one verse where Superman killed his wife, who was Lewis.
Yeah, the Injustice. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's a lot of cross, but in one point they're in a verse and they got what's his name from Smallville.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got him in there, and he's like, "Why are you coming to me? I've given up my powers." And it's like, huh? It's like,
yeah, because they disappear, and Lex Luthor goes, "Ha ha, kryptonite." He goes like, "Yeah, that's kryptonite. That's nice." He goes like, why aren't you falling on the ground? Like, yeah, I've given up my powers. Like, I'm just a normal farmer here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
okay, poop, and he disappears again.
But
Let's not forget, I need to make a point
they've
of
tried to
how
tie
many
in all the different. Sorry, I just want to finish my point. Sorry, quick, and then it'll be to the point. My point is that they've brought all the different series that have been made by different companies, different writers or whatever, and they're sort of tying them all in small little ways and saying this is actually all part of the big story.
May I also point out that they actually did a few movie crossovers in that TV series as well, because they got Brandon, which plays what's it, Ultimate Man or whatever his name is. He plays Superman Returns, and he reprises his role as Superman, where they had the end day, or what was it, the crisis, where like a lot of people on the Earth died, and he wears his black memorial symbol.
Yeah.
Okay, Brandon, I can't remember his name, but in Superman Returns, the movie, he plays, basically he's the first actor to take over from
Christopher Reeves.
From Christopher Reeves. Okay, so that was Superman Returns. He reprised his role as Superman in the TV series. Then you've got Barry, and you've got the other speedster from the movie.
Yes.
Right? And the two of them have a small little crossover. Like, it's very small, but he appears in his little suit, and then he disappears again. And that's the only time you ever see from, like, the new rebooted MCU.
Yeah. DCU.
Sorry, DCU. Yes, my apologies. So I turned slightly sideways to read what Matt and Henry are typing.
Yeah, Matt's disconnected from
Matt's
Discord.
gone.
He's
Matt's
gone.
gone. Yes, yeah. He says gone off to the thing. Thanks for the full voucher. Not a problem, Matt. Can't complain for a little. Yep. The TV movie crossovers are. Damn it, spell check. Exhausting. Yeah. But yeah, that's the nice thing is they can make multiple verses, and they can do any spin-offs that they want, as long as they say basically this isn't a multiverse story.
Yeah.
And they can do what they want. That's pretty much it. There's no exact science to it anymore. So
Yeah. But I mean, they do that in a lot of stories nowadays to explain away a reboot or something.
Yeah.
It's become a trope now.
Yes. Yeah. It's just yeah. Kyle, you still have not watched Sandman? Do it, dude. It's worth it. I really enjoyed it.
I found it quite entertaining.
No, I'm very happy with Sandman. I can't wait for season 2 to watch it.
Oh.
I've read all of them.
Okay.
Everything. And there's a lot of side stories and other stuff that pops up as well. So.
Are we gonna sit here and scrape this hammerhead's head for the rest of our eternity?
I was asking, are we done here?
Because I'm still wandering over it and picking stuff up, but if nobody else is beaming on it, it's kind of pointless.
I've been beaming on it this entire time.
Oh, have you? Okay.
Yes, I've been in the trawler the whole time. Scraping. So let's just eat it. Move on. What's something looking like?
We're at about 100. Yeah, 111.3. I think this head is dead. Clean.
Sparkly, shiny, clean.
There ain't an ounce of RMC to be found anywhere on the fucking.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Go print, and I will just eat both of them.
I'm gonna eat both of them. Okay. All right. Let me get out of the seat. Out of the turret. Come on.
Yeah, so anyway, so that's our tirade.
Okay.
I think I hope we didn't chase Matt away with that.
Look, I've read like The Wheel of Time, and yes, I didn't particularly enjoy the series, but not for what the changes that they made to the story, but more the way they portrayed the characters.
I didn't like the characters one bit. That was my main problem.
They just felt limp.
Yes.
And it was just it just seemed so like
there was no fire to it. They were just very uninspiring, lackluster, badly written. Yes, 100% agree with you.
And so, I mean, you know, Sam kind of, she just watched because she hasn't read Wheel of Time, so she didn't know. But she said she kind of enjoyed the story for what she sees and what she's figuring
same
out.
Same
So,
person. Yeah,
so I said
same
that's fine. That's for you to. I'm not going to what's his name it, and I just kept my mouth shut thereafter. And I watched it with her just to see if it would improve.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, nah.
Yeah. Uninspiring.
And when they announced season 3 was be done, it's like, yeah, and that was going to happen. There was no way that was going to continue for 13 seasons.
Well, I'm telling you now, the reason why season 1 and 2 they filmed elsewhere. The minute they come to South Africa, look, we create amazing content down here, but we have to be in it from the beginning. If we pick up from somebody else, it's generally because the series is being tapered off and they're trying to cut as much funding from the project as possible. That's what happened with Invasion. Invasion came here and they shot season 3 of Wheel of Time down here and canceled. You know, if it's shot down here from beginning to end like One Piece is going strong. Black Sails went strong the entire time.
Yeah.
I think they finished off Outlander down here. I'm not sure if there's another season after they shot it down here. I could be wrong. But also, you know, yeah, we need to start here strong and we end strong. If they bring it here for a season, you know it's like at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
Get out of the seat.
How am I doing for hydration?
Yeah, Black Sails was great. I mean, the ending was a little soft, but I think it was still actually really cool. I was expecting more of a grand finale, but the way that they did it was actually pretty good.
They gave back to him what he thought they'd taken away.
Yes. I thought that was a nice touch. Like, go quietly, and give you back your love of your life, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You're still alive. Yep. Surprise.
I mean, that was basically why he was out there rebelling, was because he felt he was being unjustly persecuted.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Little soft, but not bad. Yeah. I mean, the tactics and the sailing and all that stuff was just first class. It was great. I mean, I was on set for mostly all the ground stuff. We were on the ship once or twice here and there for some great scenes. Like if you watch the keel hauling of Blackbeard, I'm in there at the bottom, guarding the prisoners at the bottom of the hold of the ship. And the scene where we have the big fight in the ship where they go like, no, one against one. We kill one of you, you kill one of ours thing. I'm in there as well when we walk down the stairs. But it's very dark because they had to do a lot of continuity checks, and they reuse a lot of people because of our height and our size. So they're like, no, we got to darken this, we got to hide that, because what happened down, and I can step forward, and I've actually got a lantern head, and I lean up against the pole, and I stand there while the others, give their little story. And I thought, this is a nice thing. And then when wow, it's super dark. I was like, damn you people. It's like, oh well. But then they replaced all of us with action extra, with stunties, but they had a huge fight after that, and we weren't called back for that one. So.
Yeah.
Print faster.
I am printing fast as I can. Anyway.
Officially out of coffee.
It's not my fault these printers are taking so damn long.
They should give us 4 printers. Come on.
God, I can barely manage 2 when they're working properly.
Well, if you're printing 16s, that gives you enough time to move things around before the next lot come out.
Yeah, to a degree. I'm now using the catwalk as a part of my racking system.
Yeah, I think after we this one, let's head back to Grim Hex and we can unload, just for safety's sake.
No, it's quite safely up there.
No. I mean, with the amount of stuff that we now have in the...
Oh, right, yes, yeah.
I feel it'd be good if we unload at the very least.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, just now we get a little greedy and then crash into an asteroid. And lose whole...
Shut up. Or
get
crash
shut up.
into on purpose, because they've been doing that a lot recently.
So, come on. Ah, 4 ECUs. Eject. Fuck. This one should still be giving me.
Gotta make the coin. I totally agree. You concur? I concur. Did you concur? I concur. Ah, damn, I should have concurred.
You concurred?
If you watch Catch Me If You Can,
Uh,
when he pretends to be a doctor, and he concurs with like the head doctor, and the other doctor was like, "Oh damn, I should have concurred." Anyway, Henry is saying, "Yes, we gotta go make, so we gotta at least drop the stuff off so that we don't lose it."
yeah.
62. Ah, it's only CM. It's fine. I'll start crunching so long and. What time we're at the perfect 0. What do we get? Yeah, exactly 0. Okay, cool. So we're not any negative percentage, so we'll make exactly what we come here. But that's something I have to get around to reading now, is the Asimov Foundation.
Oh, okay. I read it when I was a teenager.
I remember having a few Asimov books on the shelf at one stage.
Yeah, quite a few. Yeah, to so long ago that I've actually kind of, when we were watching the series, it's like, huh? Who's who? What's going on here? I don't remember this.
Yeah, so they apparently also like changed quite a few characters.
Yeah, they made a few. Yeah, but I mean the storyline is still there.
Okay, start moving the ship.
Okay. Got this mountain of. I think that's everything out now. Oh, it's still busy.
Jeez, we're only 5.5 kilometers from Grim Hex. That is scaringly close.
Of course, you just crunched a ship. I was gonna say, where did all this freaking CM suddenly come from?
I really don't like that the ship's just casually sitting out here.
What's going on?
What?
Why can't I?
Oh, we're
Why-
in Armistice.
Oh,
We're at Grim
Okay.
Hex now.
is Grim Hex an armistice zone?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, I'm suddenly.
Yeah, otherwise they'd be shooting you.
No, it's just I was busy multi-tooling tractoring a crate and dropped to the ground. It was like, what the hell's going on? And it's still outlined in green, like I've got it tracted, but my tractor beam is not activating. It's just click, 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 like it's.
Yeah, not working. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did say we were like 55 kilometers out, so we weren't like that far away.
Oh. But I thought Grim Hex was a non-armistice zone.
is this thing?
That is... God, that is creepy sounding in this hole, in this... squeaking and grinding and...
I think you should have seen what we just flew past.
No, I'm just listening to the sounds in the ship as you are flying it.
Yeah.
And it's like... I mean, you get this sound, this like steel sliding on steel.
Yes.
It would be even worse if the chains and hooks and everything that are hanging from the ceiling here would swing and rattle as well.
Yeah, we know, lucky. Okay, just try. Almost there.
That's actually an interesting thought.
There we go. Landed.
In a future where we've got artificial gravity, and electromagnetic tractor lift multi-tools and grid locking, why do they still need block and tackle inside this cargo area?
They don't. Apparently in the next update the chains will be moved.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's actually true, but there's that. There are quite a lot of essential space humanity authors up in the 50s through the 70s. Some are good reads, some are out there. Yes. Yeah. We read quite a lot over the years. My mom was an avid reader and insisted that we read. But an insane amount.
You and me, but it
Oh,
took,
no, I was a
took,
terrible reader. I was a terrible
it
reader.
took quite a bit of coaxing from Mom to get you to read, but yeah, no, I was reading very quickly, and yeah, that was my thing. You would always find me with a book, with my nose in a book. But
Oh, I need to open all. Hang on a second. Just realized I didn't hit the...
yeah, we still read quite a bit. I still do. I mean,
Yeah, maybe,
just
yeah,
just
me too.
ebooks nowadays, just because it's easier to get them onto my tablet or whatever.
Yeah,
But
I had a nice stint at the library a few months back, and I read all the Day Watch, Night Watch books. There's like 9 in the series by a Russian author. They're really good.
Okay, Day Watch.
Night Watch,
Oh,
they're 2 movies. They're
yes,
2
yes,
movies
yes,
based on
yes. They only did Day Watch.
it. Day Watch,
think.
Night Watch.
Did they do
There's two.
both movies?
No, there's just 2. Yeah, there's 2, but there's 9 books in total,
Ah.
and they're actually consisting of short stories, in connection with a character in the Day Watch, in the Night Watch.
Ah,
Reading is key. I agree, absolutely, 100%. I mean, it's the best way to have a full-on acid trip into another universe without actual drugs. So yes.
oh damn it!
Okay, Greg, I'm going to go outside. We're going to dump the stuff out.
Yeah, fuck it, I printed a 1SU for some stupid reason.
Just stick it in the elevator. It's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to come and I'm going to empty out all the small stuff first.
Oh, that's the back hold. Have you opened the back?
I've opened everything. Yeah, you should be able to dump it down.
Alright. Crumbs, okay. I guess fuck. Not gonna start there. That'll just bring everything down on my head.
Throw it out throw it to the forward, to the front of the ship, and then make enough space to start dumping them, and then you'll be fine. Just fine.
No, you have not seen how I've been packing.
I'll come and help you. I'll just throw them in.
In fact, I think I'm gonna have to try and do this from there. Let's grab that one first. Okay, the Sit up. And roll it. Okay.
Always see you right here. Nice. Absolutely, some of the best trips I've ever had were from binge reading my favorites. Yeah. I remember like, this is not processing. That's weird. The elevator's open the wrong level. Let's try that again. Processing. That's fine. Let's go to cargo.
Okay.
Please don't tell me this elevator's glitched. Nah, this would suck.
Is the freight elevator not working?
No, it's fine. It's working now. But when I told it to go to processing, it said habitation, then it opened the door and everything, and then it wouldn't. It was on the wrong level.
Okay.
Now, Margaret Weiss and Tracy Hickman.
Yes.
The
Dragonlance.
Dragonlance series, the Deathgate Cycle books, the Dark Sword trilogy. Those two quite influential, I think, in our childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of reading from those two.
Terry Brooks.
Yes, Terry Brooks. Yeah, the Shannara series, and David Eddings.
David Eddings.
Yes.
Stephen Donaldson.
Yeah.
White-
the
White-
Garrett series, the Malorian.
That's
White Gold.
White Gold Wielder.
Thomas Covenant.
Thomas Covenant.
Thomas
Covenant.
Yes.
Those were actually my favorite. Was Tom and I enjoyed.
That was dark. Sure.
I really enjoyed Thomas Covenant. Yeah, very, very dark though. And then Dragons of Pern author
McAfee.
and McCaffrey, yes.
Yes.
That was also I quite like that because that was kind of sci-fi. Yeah, it turned out to be sci-fi, not fantasy. It was like, yeah, when they got deeper into the books.
Steven Erikson and Malazan series. Steven Erikson sounds familiar. I know I've read something of him.
David Digitals, welcome, hi, and thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Great big hello.
Hello from. Yeah, we are playing Star Citizen, but we are talking books.
So we're talking everything but Star Citizen.
But Star Citizen. Whoops, why is my multi? I also quite enjoyed Pierce Anthony's Bio of a Space Tyrant. He did sci-fi stuff. Was a 5 or 6 book series, and it takes place probably in a future similar to what we have in The Expanse.
Quick thing about the cargo containers that you're dropping down.
Yeah.
Put them on their sides.
Yeah.
I've got 2 that are upright. Actually, they might still push out.
That was they drop down funny, and then I generally do try and put them down sideways.
Okay, alright, so that's...
It was that was not intentional.
Just drop more on top of them, I'm sure they'll let you forward.
There we go.
Pile it on.
Yeah, it's just got to maneuver them into the area and then pivot them.
The Mazlan Book of the Fallen is in here. It's almost out. They're like, there we go. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're upright or on their side. They fell out. So no worries.
Well, they're going to start coming quicker now because now I've got room to move. Yeah, and Ian M. Banks, another sci-fi writer, but that I quite enjoyed. Consider Phlebas. Oh god, that was one of my. That was one of his the strangest. He talks. He's
Another one on evolution.
No, that was the reality dysfunction. That is.
Oh no, that's completely different.
Yeah, no, that's completely different.
Yeah.
They.
But reality is, I've got all the reality dysfunction, and I've got the books that take place before that series. So the Neutromatist's Alchemist.
Neutronium Alchemist. Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a trilogy. There's two trilogies. One that takes place before and one that takes place. No. I'm thinking of something else. The reality dysfunction. I do. But then there's the one that deals with like the super sci-fi of the expanding void. Done nerding out. Sorry, lads. Go have your burger and fries. Go watch your Lord of the Rings and go and chill out, dude. Go and enjoy it. Yeah, I think it might even be the same author. I could be wrong.
Consider Phlebas. They often talk. They're humans, but they've evolved. I mean, the one character, they're able to alter their genetics.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And alter their appearance over a period of time.
Yes,
So like the guy decides it takes the one character changes from a male to a female, decides I want to be female for I want to experience what it's like to be a woman. So he gets the genetic treatment, and then he slowly but surely changes. He evolves over a period of time. It's not a quick sort of thing.
Yes.
And then after 50 years or whatever, it's like they meet up again, and he's changed back. He said, no, after about 20 years or so and a couple of kids, I decided I'd experienced enough and decided to go back and change back. And then he introduces somebody or whatever, and she's covered in fine fur because she keeps herself warm. She doesn't like wearing clothes, so she genetically engineered herself to grow more hair, and she was looked like a cat, but she is still technically human. They do all sorts of weird things to themselves. They refer to themselves as the culture, if I recall correctly. But their ships are immense. I mean, you think they've got these galactic ships, which basically are like the Death Star. They're planets in their own right. Yeah. They are so huge, and these things just travel the cosmos, exploring new places and dropping people off and colonizing worlds and just whatever. They just
it's basically a generational ship.
Yeah, and spreading the culture through the galaxy, through the unit, and it's so everything's immense, and it's very advanced, but quite dark and in a lot of things that happen. But a number of stories that he writes in that verse I quite enjoyed.
I'll keep an eye out for it. Because I'm rereading my Warhammer 40k books at the moment.
Okay.
I go through books obviously when I'm sitting on set.
Yeah.
And I get a long period of quiet time. Then I do a lot of reading.
Yeah. I like to sort of end my evening off and read for a little bit. I'll sit even if it's on with my phone just for half an hour or whatever. Have my last cigarette for the night or whatever, and just and read for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and get into bed.
It's a good thing to do. I mean, at the moment, I am reading the Invincible comics.
Okay.
I actually started reading it like just as the first season came out. You know, because I saw like I'd seen it around, but I'd never read them. And then I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe I'll read the comics.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch the TV series. You know, I actually enjoy the comic series more. Hearing the voices in the it's not. So it's not the same for me. So just recently I started carrying on. I was like, I got like number 20 or 23 around about there somewhere, and then I stopped reading, and I'm like on
Okay.
number 110 now or something. So
How's
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've got graphic novels as much as I would, you know, read 2000 AD back in my youth and stuff, and now and then I'll see something online and it's like, oh yeah, okay, and I'll page through whatever, or, you know, I'll have a look at it and I'll read it, and it piques my interest. But I would not. I mean, I've got, I don't know how many hundreds of progs in digital format, and they're sitting there, and it's like, I thought I would actually, you know, read them, and
Yeah.
I think I've maybe read like not even 10% of them.
I find that happens for me in stages, like especially, for example, if I don't have any internet for a while, not for a while, but like, you know, for whatever reason, like sometimes we with the internet, like either we haven't paid enough or I don't know, something
Yeah.
awry with the payments or whatever, and I've got like a day of like, oh, it's like early hours of the morning, you know, and I don't want to watch something. I will literally just randomly go through my dump folder of graphic novels and whatever else, and I'll find something
Yeah.
to just sit and read. And this time it was the Invincible. I was like, oh, I'm reading these, and so just carried on with it. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's actually really good. And you know, the animated TV series is not bad either. It's not bad, but it's not what I pictured in my head. You know, it's like listening to like certain anime, or you know, watching anime in its original, you know, subbed, not dubbed.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like, get given a whole bunch of new content, and it's actually dubbed, and the voices are not the same. They're too high pitched. They're too squeaky. They, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
no, this is not what I imagined. It's like that's like it doesn't sound like that.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
You can't change that voice. Oh wait, this is a 4. This we went.
I mean, I think the only anime that I actually still watch, you know, dubbed,
Yeah.
is Evangelion, because I watched that 35 years ago, 40 years ago. Yeah, 35. And I'm pretty sure they brought back the same voice actors to do the redone version.
Because the pitch and everything was the same.
It was on spot. And so that actually just made it more enjoyable. So when I actually heard when I got the subtitled version, I was like, oh no. I was like, no. So Evangelion I watch in English, but everything
Okay.
else, like Naruto or Bleach, or pretty much anything else, I will watch in its original with subtitles, just because I find the phonetics are more expressive
Yeah.
in its original language.
Yes, very much so. Yeah. In any language, I mean, that's why most dub stuff just feels wrong.
Yeah, especially if it's not animated. If it's real life and it's dubbed, then it's even worse.
Yeah.
It's just terrible. Like, I watched Dark on Netflix, and I watched it in German with subtitles. And then Cindy started watching it at my recommendation, but she was crocheting at the time, and so she had it dubbed. And I'm like, oh no, this sounds way off. It changed the tempo, it changed the feel of it. I said, no, you can't be doing something. This Dark is, you need to pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, you're gonna miss out on stuff. Because the great thing about Dark is because of its European like sort of origins is it doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah.
It just goes the whole way, and if you are not paying attention, then it sucks.
Yeah. You're the one who's going to be screwed.
Yes, yeah. Because that deals with time travel. I don't know if you've watched Dark.
I've seen bits of it, but it never really sort of caught my attention.
Yeah, I finished the first season. I finished the first 2 seasons in 2 days. That's
Okay.
It's good. It's good. The Netflix write-ups are absolutely terrible, and it actually put me off completely watching it. But then when season 2 came out, and I saw they had this picture of like this event horizon, like a black hole in between these trees, I'm like, huh, this is not normal. And then when I started watching, I was like, oh wow, it's like a Carol watching. It's like, sure. And then waited for season 3 like forever. Some of these small ones in. Elevator's looking pretty full. We're gonna send it down. Extra space.
Okay. Boy. Oops, that one. Damn it. You see, every now and then one of them hooks and then it goes down skew.
Yeah, I know.
And then it just to fuck up. Most of the time they're going down.
Very weapon stuff right there. Dang.
Just keep packing. Just keep packing.
You mean unpacking?
Don't stop to think about how many more crates you still got to move.
Hey, we could have just arrived. You want that second and third cable?
Sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of all those crates falling out.
I said, just think about that second and third reclaimer we're going to.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that and thinking maybe one of my long-term goals should be a reclaimer of my own.
I definitely think so. Could you imagine if we could do that with 2 reclaimers or 3 reclaimers, just sitting and harvesting one spot?
God, freaking yeah.
I
That would be serious exploiting.
Yeah, it would be. But what I'm really referring to is the fact that I've almost convinced Waz to get it right. Like, I was like so close to it, and he was like, you know, he just hates the big ships. He does not like fight the big ships.
Yeah. He doesn't want to have the inconvenience of having to try and deal with multi-cruise ships on his own.
Yeah.
I find if they're getting a bit stuck, if I reach down with a multi-tool and I just give them a bit of a shake, they often shift and drop.
That's what I'm doing from the bottom. I literally grab it and I just go into rotate. And sometimes a little shake loose. But generally if you throw more in, and then the last 2 that are left behind. We just hit the close button,
Yeah.
and they'll fall out.
And they pop out.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is it. Is there anything down in the salvage hold?
Yes, there should be a couple of 8s in there.
Okay, I'll go down and grab those. Call the elevator. Alright. Elevator! I summon the...
You're throwing the ones out.
there was
Ones out there. Put those on the elevator, man.
there was only one there. It was the last one that came out. So I just tossed it out.
Yeah, when I do the solo, I actually just do the 16s through because I find that they glitch a lot better
Yeah.
than 8s or anything else. So anything smaller, I just actually put in the elevator.
Yeah, like I said, it was just one there, and I literally just tossed it. I knew it would fall out the way I tossed it in, so... I mean, it's small enough to just pass right off there. I'm gonna push these 8s through, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you see, this hold is actually... This is an odd
Yeah,
waste of
it's got those
space.
it's got those dips in it, and it's got the overhangs. And
Yeah.
bumps. It sucks. Yeah.
And there's no grid here.
No.
Okay. Come on, wiggle wiggle.
That one, I think that one's only going to come time to close.
Okay. Where is the close button for this thing?
All the way in the front is by the cockpit.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. I'm actually coming up in the lift now just to double check the other holds. I think there might be 1 or 2 in the cargo hold still.
In the cargo hold, yeah, there should be some couple of 4s, couple of 2s, and a couple of 1s, if I recall correctly.
I did grab a few. I can't remember if I grabbed a few. So I'm just gonna check.
Okay.
Yep, yeah, still a few more. Yeah.
Okay. You're on the elevator.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't forget about me. I'm in the salvage hold.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up to you now. Just jump out, that's fine.
Yeah, last time I did that, I ended up doing, I think, yeah, both Matt and I ended up doing about 35% damage to ourselves in the fall.
So, yeah, not like when they chomped the cat in half and I fell out the front half of the, into the
Yeah.
hangar bay. It took down to 9%.
Oh, hello there. This hold is empty, sir. As hang on, is the hopper completely empty?
You were there the whole time. Tell me you didn't check.
I was busy offloading, but I can't remember. I mean, I had a 1 that I just wondered if I'd actually finished.
Yeah, I'll take it up to processing, and then I will go to habitation zone.
Okay. Let me just quickly go and check, because I know that there was 1, but I wasn't sure if I'd actually pushed it. Yeah, I see there was still... Oh, there's still 159 units in here. Holy crap. Better get on.
Okay, so I won't be going to the front of the ship then. Let me go back outside. I'm going to take out the rest of the stuff.
Fuck, okay. Still more to offload, yeah.
Oh, that's right. You couldn't because we were traveling into Armistice while you were busy. With
Yes, that's right. And then we were offloading.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why are these crates being so... This one doesn't...
Seems to be a bit of lag. Just give it a second. There we go.
I've got a 16 SEU there that doesn't want to... That's blocking the Why is this thing printing out ones? The fuck?
That one's stuck in pages.
At least the small ones I can actually just... Again, and just another one.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know, dude. It's weird. It does it to me every now and then. You got to stop printing, stop auto ejecting, and then clear it. Otherwise, it'll just.
Okay.
keep printing.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Done that. All right. 16 SEU eject. And this one is. I don't know what this one's doing. Okay, this one doesn't actually belong here. Up there, it disappeared now. Okay. Did my one fall out?
Yes. Well, A1 for that.
Oh, this no, I hadn't. Must have forgotten. Not yet. Damn it. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Now the one's out. Right. Right. Damn it, that one went skew now. Come on. Come on, stop hooking on stuff. Better. There we go.
Any more you got to go?
Not actually sure. Still got 77.5 SEU in here.
Oh, well, at least we've done a proper job this time around.
Come on. Damn it. Lift up. Get out. Continue ejecting.
all out.
Okay, we're getting to the last of it now.
Okay.
Hey,
Back to the cockpit.
sorry.
Heading back to the cockpit.
All right.
If it's like the last little bits, then I will close the thing and see if everything. You just stay over there for the time being.
Give me a moment. I've
Yeah,
got.
it's fine. You got time.
Then I've got like. One SU of construction materials left.
Yeah, that's fine. You got time. I'm still waiting for the elevator to come down.
Yep. Nothing to eject.
Man, 6 hours already.
Hey.
I've been online for 6 hours already.
Wow. Okay.
Man.
Come on. Wake up.
Alright, hang there. Let's see what happens. Closing talks.
Hang on.
Oh, shit.
Whoop.
Is the...
Nope, hang on. There's still a couple of. Come on, out you go. Okay, I think they're gone now. Yeah, looks like they're gone now. Okay.
Cool.
Yep,
Alright.
all out. Yep.
Alright, I'm going to move the ship. I think actually... No, we're definitely have to move the ship. The tail is going to catch on the edge.
Oh, there's little one SU here. In the elevator.
Whenever I take off and land again, this thing looks like a frog. You know, how it like launches itself up and lands back down, and the legs fold up. And then
Oh, the way the other legs spring, yeah.
yeah. Legs off, coming out. Done. Hallelujah. Yeah.
Right, that's everything. So how much did we bring in?
Lost count.
You've already lowered
Yeah, almost a full elevator, yes.
almost a full holy shit. This is going to be
Oh shit, Joe, watch out for the elevators. Okay, right. Cool. Sorry, for a second I thought I was putting the ship away. I was like, shit, dude, elevator. Brain, no worky. Okay, there we go. Right, so we're now storing the namer. Let's go see how much money we made.
Good night, Nostromo. Thank you for your service.
You can see how busted up it's starting to look now.
Yeah.
The paint job has been really scuffed. I haven't claimed a new one in ages.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, once the insurance and everything all starts coming into play and Death of a Spaceman is initiated properly, people are going to be a lot less blasé about backspacing and just abandoning ships and claiming them.
Yeah.
Right.
Button doesn't want to work for me. You want to try?
Lobby.
It's become very laggy now. Maybe just as well as at the end of the evening then.
Yeah. Does my combination of medium and heavy armor look a little odd?
Yeah, like your arms and legs and then...
It's a mix of Arrel and... Whoops.
It doesn't look too bad, you know.
Ah, damn it. I was in the wrong angle and...
Are you still in the elevator?
Yeah, the door closed. I was walking in the wrong direction. Because I was looking at myself in third person from the front.
Right, yeah. Okay. What was that?
What the fuck?
Welcome.
Yeah, detonations
Oh,
and
explosion.
yeah, and dogfights happening out there.
Ay. 1,106 SCUs.
Holy crap.
Right, so we're going to sell the construction material first.
Okay.
And in total, that is only 256,000.
CM is not worth much.
Yeah, that is a total of 738 SCUs.
738 SEUs of CM.
Yes.
And it's only 200 something odd thousand.
Yeah, 256,800.
Shit. I get
So
more
it's
than that from a vulture load of CM, of RMC.
Yep. Alright, so it'll be... Oh, because it's here, it's 1.9756 per unit. So it's quite low here.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so it's 16, 5 16s, 3 8s, 4 4s, 2s, 1, 6 1s. Anyway, okay. Oh, it was 1.4. That's weird. Transaction cost mismatch.
Hey?
I think I've got other construction material here.
Who else would you have construction materials of shared with?
No,
Matt?
I think that, no, I think from a previous time.
So is this gonna be a problem for you to sell them?
I don't know. I'm just so far, if I'm selecting them in smaller amounts, they sell. So yeah, well, that seemed to work. Maybe it was just because it's in such a large amount.
Okay.
Okay. We made a. Oh shit! I think I just sold all the.
What are you doing?
I think I sold all the RMC first. Okay. Okay, so we're sitting at 8. Fucking hell, man! I wanted to actually document. I must have started clicking on RMC instead of. Okay,
CM.
so we were sitting at 4.7. We're now sitting at 8.4.
That's 3.7 million.
Oh, you know, yeah. What we're sitting at. The reason why I can't sell any more construction material, there's no demand. That's why.
Oh, you flooded the market.
Yeah, for the market. Yeah. So that's why the RMC then jumped to the top. Okay, so yeah, so from 4.7 we went to 8.4, and there's still some 704 SCUs of construction material.
Still another 700. Holy.
Which won't be much
No.
compared to everything else, but there we go.
Jeez, like, okay, that wasn't pretty profitable for an evening.
Yeah,
It's work.
yeah.
Probably one of our most profitable runs ever.
Now I'm kind of curious. What happens? All right, if we look at, all right, if we are able to do the same thing that we did with 2 beams, and that was with cinch, and that was a trawler.
Yeah.
Now, the cinch is slower.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the trawler is faster but takes less. What happens if we had 2, then try to repeat that? I wonder if the uptake would be faster with 2 trawlers.
But then you're getting less percentage of the actual material, aren't you?
Yeah, but we're not actually scraping. We're harvesting, if you remember. We're finding that sweet spot. I'm wondering if the faster speed of 2 trawlers would allow us to accumulate faster than a cinch and a trawler.
I don't know. Good question.
So next time, I have brought a couple of scrapers here to Grimheck, so we can swap out ones and try them another time
Okay.
and see what happens and test it.
Okay. Yeah, we can. Yeah, I'm all up for experimentation and optimization.
Yes.
By all means.
Cool. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Sweet.
You want any of this money? You need some petrol money?
No, we're splitting it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do you want?
Oh,
But-
hang on.
So that was.
Give me all your money.
I'll send all to the broadcast. There we go. Thank you, Cast. Alright, so I'm sending you 2. How much
Yeah.
did we make?
We made 3.7. I'm happy with 1.8.
That 2's an easier number to deal with.
Okay.
Boom, done. And of course, there's another Gregory Allen here.
Let me just check my bank account quick. Sweet. Thank you. Now sitting at just over 5 mil.
Now we can try. The next time we can definitely try. Yeah, because I'm sitting at 6.4. This is good.
This worked. And if that little glitch happens to reoccur again and we profit from it, well, we profit from it.
Absolutely. So tomorrow, if Matt is on and I am free, then it'll falling.
Sam's going to visit a friend for the day, so I will probably have my day to myself. So I was thinking of hopping on, probably around midday or so, depending on what time I wake up. But yeah, if you're on, we're on. We can hook up and do something, whatever it is you're doing. I don't mind.
Okay, cool. All right, let's see what tomorrow brings. If I'm
Cool.
free, I will be here.
Cool.
Cool.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Always an adventure. Always fun.
Just did.
Cheers.
Possibly
Night, night.
tomorrow.
Rightio. Adios. Bye. Yep, that's it, folks. That's it for the night. We've been at it for 4 hours or so, minus a little interruption in between. My computer crashed. But there we go. All in all, not a rather successful evening, actually. Like you may have heard, we made 3.7 million on that salvage that we were doing. Nice little bump to our bank balances. Puts us a little bit closer to the ships, getting the ships we wanted. So yeah, not a very adventurous or exciting evening for those looking for the action. The dogfights and the FPS and all that kind of stuff. But sometimes a chill evening is what we need. Nice relaxing one. That was a very productive, relaxing evening. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Click the like, please. Cost you nothing. And follow and subscribe to be notified when we go live again. We will officially be back on Monday, same time, 8 o'clock South African Standard Time, GMT plus 2, UTC plus 2. But we might also be streaming tomorrow during the course of the day. So keep a lookout. And like I said, if you subscribe, you'll be notified. Yeah, anyway, that's it from us for tonight. Catch you again soon. Until then, keep well. Love and peace to you all. Cheers.